holidays!
And a good Merry New Year!
And we've been working on the ideal ugly Christmas sweater, and as you can see, we're still prototyping.
Yeah, mine's a little too small and his is a little too big. Right now, what you can't do is pre-order.
November 4th to November 8th is our pre-order window, and as we make these, we will post more progress pics because it will be high quality, heavy knit. It won't look ghetto as this.
Nope.
But we're trying our best, okay?
Get it right now, secure your place before we sorry, we don't have any more sweaters for you.
Facebook was like, hey, you're trying to log into your account. I see you're trying to log into your account. I'm like, yeah. You need to have 2 people approve this. And one of them is my dead grandma. I'm like, how the f am I gonna get my grandma to approve this shit?
You gotta log on to hers.
Then I have to ask my mom, like, can you log in as grandma? And she's like, I don't know, Steven. Because it's like, old people and computers is the hardest shit ever.
Yeah. We don't have a Ouija board at the house.
Yeah.
This might take a lot of thinking because you're probably gonna have to go back really far in time.
Like 1 year old?
Yeah.
I don't think I can access that.
Yeah, go back to your 1-year-old brain.
1-year-old.
When, do you guys remember what it was like to enter a new relationship with somebody and have to do a cleanup protocol?
What's that?
Do you know what that is? Yeah.
What is that?
I guess nowadays for people, they would have to like delete the dating apps. They would have to, maybe some people want to block their ex's numbers, unfollow certain people on social media.
Damn, I never did.
Unfollow past hookups, delete old posts even.
Oh, that must be tough for modern day.
Yeah, maybe it is.
Because I think I did do that,
Delete your Zanga?
but it was easy because everything was physical. So if I had a
like your
picture,
room.
yeah, I remember, because yeah, I remember just taking everything, just throwing it in like a shoebox and putting it away. So letters, whatever, any type of things that are around the room, I just put it in a box and just put it away. Yeah. But I can't imagine these days where like people's digital footprints is huge.
But do you remember when you do that? Because I did the same thing. I would physically put everything in a box.
Yeah.
Have you ever been asked to like throw that box away?
Gio doesn't give a f. Because these days I've been organizing my garage.
Oh, Gio's the only person that's ever come after the box?
Well, the other ones, they never really like...
Oh, I didn't get that.
Because our lives weren't that immersed.
Yeah.
But I'm like cleaning out my garage these days, and I have all kinds of pictures of all my exes and letters and like this. And I was like, hey babe, I'm like, do you care about these things? Like, 'cause I feel weird.
Well, they're just normal pictures. They're not like...
Yeah, no, none of that stuff. And she's like, no, I don't care.
Too bad.
And I was like, oh, okay.
So you're gonna keep it?
No, I'm probably gonna throw them all
You should probably hang them up in Taika's room. Put them up in Taika's room. Check out your daddy's track record.
No, I'm probably gonna throw them all away. But I just didn't know if it was urgent. Like, if it was bothering her, I'll throw them out.
Honestly,
Today,
the closest thing I could think of is taking somebody out of my top 8. That was really it.
Top 8?
Or just deleting that little HTML picture that you had in your MySpace. You fucking... No, not MySpace. Yeah, is it MySpace?
Yeah, MySpace.
Taking it out. That's probably it.
Yeah, that was a big
Enough
thing. Did you have any cleanup protocol?
You have to clean up everything, didn't you?
He didn't even get... He had to delete his phone.
to a different city.
He had to delete his phone.
Scrub everything.
That boy needed to buy a new laptop. He had to get the wolf.
Anthony needs to get his carpet steamed.
Pulp Fiction.
His carpet steamed.
It wasn't anything that like I wouldn't have wanted to do myself.
Like what?
Like it's not like I'm trying to hold on to like ex's love letters.
Do you have them?
No, because like the second you move on to the next person, it's not like you want to keep it.
Chuck it.
Yeah, so just chuck it, you know? Or like old videos, you know?
Oh.
Anthony just throwing away like drawers full of panties, dude.
Way back then, you were already taking like camcorder videos?
Yeah, hard drives and shit. Terabytes.
When they were expensive.
Yeah, dude. When it was like $500, but hard drives.
You know, sometimes you make like little home videos, you know? And then
Did you make home videos prior to like phone videos?
You had to use a camcorder.
only like one, but I was also like a film major.
So it was art.
Yeah, this is also back when you still had to like convert like the DVI tapes like into like a digital thing to.
Are you doggy styling your chick and there's like a little leaf in front? Like, tastefully?
How'd you know? Did I show you that video?
Sepia. He turns on sepia.
He's an auteur.
Black and white.
But no, it would never be in a position where like the next girl would have to ask me to do something, because like chances are whatever those things are, like you want to get rid of them.
Okay.
Yeah, you flush those hard drives out of the toilet.
Have any of you guys ever? Has there ever been any type of conflict between current and past conflict.
Like chick finding your shit.
Something, anything. Like for me, I'll tell you a story that you can find. Maybe it'll jog your memory. Like there was a time when this girl that I had broken up with, we had like, you know when you exchange valuable items with each other to be like, oh, you keep this safe, I'll keep that safe. And then like I'd given her like a watch, and then she gave me like a ring that was like her grandmother's or something. And then when we broke up, I gave her back the ring in the box, and I remember shaking it and go, okay, it's in here. Here you go. And then she, like a month later, was like, "There's nothing in the box. Like you liar. Like you kept it." And I was like, "No, I did. I gave it to you." And then she was like, "I need to go over to your place and look around your room because I know you have it." So she would keep coming over.
But I'm gonna show up without any underwear on.
Unannounced.
Yeah, that's tight.
She would unannounced come over,
Bend over, picking up stuff in a mini skirt with no underwear.
Yeah, and then she would try to find out like if I was gonna be going out with somebody so that she would like show up at those times. And then I started talking to this new girl, and then that girl was over my house, and then she came over at the exact same time and was like, I'm just here to look for the ring. And she went in there and looked through my room while I was with this girl. I had to explain everything to her, and it freaked her out, obviously. And then that girl, her best friend, called me like a month later and was like, I just needed to tell you because it's really fucked up. She's lying and she has the ring this whole time.
What was she doing? She's just trying to find ways to invade your space?
Yeah.
Dude, bitches get crazy. I had an ex who, she dumped me, then I started dating this other chick, and then she immediately decides she wants me back, and then she full on shows up in the middle of the night because she knew I left the sliding door unlocked. And just like, and then this chick that I was with like wakes me up. She's like, hey, I think somebody's like breaking into the house. And I was like, what the fuck? So I go out there, and she's like in my living room, fucking tears in her eyes and shit like that. I'm like, you gotta get the fuck out of here, dude. Like,
You almost manslaughtered her.
yeah, I was pissed.
That's some pimp shit though. You're being woken up by a new girl. What? And then she's in there crying, I need you. And you're like, not right now, ho.
Looking back, it's pimp shit now.
And then he pays her. That was a great acting.
Good performance. Great
The
performance.
mascara was a nice touch.
Yeah.
So what did the girl that you were with at the time, what did she say?
She was flipped. She freaked the fuck out about it.
Yeah,
Did it kinda end after that?
that's a major deal breaker.
No, I got because I'm a good dude, and the dick is good.
Yeah, she knew what was up. I'm surprised there wasn't more than one girl in the living room.
Well, security was a little lax that night.
This bitch climbing up the fucking side of the building.
Got that shit fixed. Yeah, it was crazy.
There's 5 huge Egyptian bitches in there.
Egyptian ass girls, dude.
Mexican chick. Mexican chick.
I do sometimes run into that awkward, like, you know, when you see an ex-girlfriend but you're with your girl, and everything's cool, like there's no issues, but because you're with your girl, you feel like there maybe is a wrong way to act. Because usually, if you're just a normally friendly person, but then you just don't want to be too friendly just in case.
Like you don't want your behaviors to be misunderstood or something.
Yeah, but then that unintentionally makes you slightly more awkward, which makes it worse.
Yeah.
I've had that sometimes.
Sometimes. More than one, huh?
I messed up one time. It was like so nothing, but I had like a brain slip when I was at the Grove with my girlfriend at the time. We ran into the like 2 family members of my previous girlfriend, but my brain thought it was her family members. And I went, hey, isn't that? And she was like, who? And then I was like,
Oh no.
I just like froze because I'm like, oh, that's from the last season. And then I had to explain like, oh, for some weird reason I thought that was your like cousins, and then she got mad about that.
And then you were like, uncle, auntie.
Yeah, I was like, why did I think that?
That's the worst. That happens to me sometimes where I'm like telling a story about. I'm like, remember that? And he's like, that wasn't me. And I'm like,
that wasn't me is a really.
Oh, that's tough. That's really tough.
I'm like, get out of town.
Nina used to do that to me all the time. She'd be like, wrong girlfriend, right?
Shut up.
Yeah, but she did it in a joking way.
How many have you had?
Yeah, Jesus.
Relax. So afterwards, I flipped it on her. So anytime I would like randomly just be like texting like my mom or some shit like that, she'd be like, oh, who you text? I'd be like, my other girlfriends. And so and now I feel like I'm more safe than ever.
Oh.
You
played into it.
You groomed her.
Gas litter.
Now you can actually have other girlfriends.
Gaslighting works. It kind of works.
Sometimes it's necessary. Sometimes you need to do it.
Have you actually messed up and said something that was about a previous girlfriend and she was right?
Never. Never. Okay, I will say this. This was the stupidest thing that probably I ever did. We were in like Germany or something like that. We just finished working on a show, and then all the wives and girlfriends or whatever came over to visit to watch the show that like some of us had worked on.
They flew to Germany?
Yeah. And then we ended up just kind of like going around Europe a little bit afterwards. And one night we're all like drinking, you know, having some fun, and we go back to the hotel room and we start playing that like 10 finger, like never have I ever type shit, right? And then if like somebody has you, like you go ping, you drop a finger or whatever.
Dangerous game.
Yeah, don't play that game, dude.
Yeah, that is a fucking dangerous game, by the way.
I like traveling, but I don't always use my miles efficiently.
Yeah, because you can't use your miles for a lot of things.
Right.
Capital One miles are unique because you can use them to offset any travel purchase at a rate of 1 cent per point. No special portals or complex booking methods are needed.
So right now you can earn 75,000 bonus miles with Capital One's welcome offer on the Venture Rewards credit card. Plus the card earns 2 times Capital One miles on everything.
So if you're already daydreaming up your next almost as good as free trip, my friends over at the Daily Drop wrote up 7 reasons why you need the Capital One Venture Rewards credit card.
Check it out using the link in the description.
I'm not gonna say it again in this context, but in our Out the Closet episode, that last one that I did, where that story,
That's how that came up?
so that's how it came up, because somebody was like, I have never done this, gotten somebody, you know?
Yeah.
And then so I was like, ping, but it was like casual because like we was drinking and we, you know, it's just a game. But then,
But you dropped your pinky down.
yeah, that's what Nina found out, and then it turned into like the room got so awkward.
Oh my god!
They knew, but she didn't know.
We were just, you know, everyone's drunk. We're just like playing a game.
Well, she doesn't want to find out in that setting.
Yeah.
By the way, in my humble opinion, I think you could have kept it up, brother. I think you could have kept it up.
After knowing the final story?
Yup.
True.
I think you could have kept it
Well, you're too
nice and
honest.
high, nice and proud.
Yeah.
You could have. You're too honest.
Yeah, you're too honest.
I am too honest. I was conflicted because there's boys in the room. When your boys are in the room, you gotta like.
I get it.
You know what I mean?
How'd you guys resolve that after?
Well, yeah, she can't really get mad at you.
No, it just turned into a really long talk.
While you guys are drunk.
Like, how did I not know that? How come I found out in front of all your friends? Yeah.
No. Like once the awkwardness kind of simmered down, and then the night was clearly over.
Dude, it's crazy because
You ended the game, bro.
that happened to me like maybe like 3 months ago with Smack, and I totally like it slipped my mind because we were talking about a friend of hers that was like that thought she was having a miscarriage or whatever, and I was like, oh yeah, man, like I mean, it's pretty rough when that happens. And I was like driving and I was just kind of talking, and I was like, yeah, like I actually like remember seeing it, and it's pretty rough. Hey, I was in high school when that happened with my ex and stuff. You remember? And then I looked and she was like, what?
You remember.
I was like,
You remember.
I was like, did I not tell you that?
Nerd!
I don't know nothing about that, mate. I don't fucking know. You never fucking said it. Yeah, so then I had to tell, I was like, holy shit, dude. Like, yeah, I never brought that up.
Whoa.
I'm like, yeah, my girlfriend back when I was like 16, 17 got pregnant.
And it's so funny because like the way it comes out is so casual, but the context of something so life changing.
Yeah. It's like you just forget how heavy it might sound to somebody, but then I was like, oh, fuck, I forgot to tell you that, yeah.
The problem is like, I think you also try to compartmentalize and like.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're never gonna be like, okay, this happened like 12 years ago, but there's something I gotta tell you. Yeah, you know what I mean?
You know what it also is? It's that when that cleanup protocol, you just stop thinking about exes in that way that like you even forget the experiences. You forget like the things that happened.
That's why I remember things that happened, but not exactly who with. Because I only remember my life with Nikki, honestly. Like, I can't remember, like, even days with exes. It's weird. But, like, I remember certain things. I'm like, wait, wasn't that, like, is that your favorite movie?
That's tough. That's super tough.
Remember when I was fingering you in the theaters?
Yeah, yeah.
You remember that? I got your favorite.
It's a dangerous game.
Like, oh shit, that was a different girl.
Oh,
Russian roulette sometimes.
yeah, smoking yourself like that is so. Oh my
Yeah,
god, it
yeah.
gives me chills.
Well, then the way to do it is you're like, oh wait, no, that was Mike. You know what I mean? You say it's your best friend.
Yeah, he likes roses.
He likes Love Actually.
Yeah, he's a big rose person. I used to get him these red ones. Yeah.
Considering like now what we were talking about with like today's, like how do you do that today with all of that digital footprint you leave?
Because you gotta scrub all that shit now.
Like IG feeds.
People don't do it. If you really see with like the digital footprint stuff, like people don't do it when they get into a new thing. They do it when they end their thing. So it's like what I do see nowadays is like if people like break up with or whatever, they like go down their IG feed and they delete all the old photos or like archive it or whatever.
Yeah.
So it's already cleaned up and gone.
Before they get into the new thing.
Oh, that's why when you're like, hey, it looks like so and so's single now because all their pictures are gone.
Yeah, true.
You do it immediately versus like need to do cleanup because if you're already fishing, they're gonna be
That's true.
They're gonna be looking at your shit anyway.
That's true.
So
Because
do
if you
like,
leave
right
it
when
up,
yeah.
it kind of looks weird, like you're hanging on.
Yeah, I think for us the time that they did the see your relationship on Facebook
When you
the status.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, changing your status was the biggest thing.
It's a notification.
Yeah.
And people can comment on it and like it.
They can like it.
Share it.
I remember like the first time going through that and it was like such a big deal. But then like when your relationship ended, it was such a big deal. So when you started another relationship, you didn't fucking set any relationship status on Facebook ever again.
Yeah.
I did. Fuck you.
You did? You did it twice?
You didn't put it in single.
I let the world know. Yeah.
It's complicated.
No. I was like, no, because remember, I got quickly from my last relationship into with Nikki. I just slam fucked that thing. Just like I did Nikki. I was just like,
You're a bad
boom,
guy.
right away, bitch. 6 days later, cunt.
Or it's better when you go.
Do they still have that on Facebook
did
in a
back
relationship?
I don't even know.
2013
I don't
they
even
did.
know if they. I mean, mine still says it, but I don't know if it works.
I don't
the
even know if
same
I can
way.
access my Facebook anymore, honestly.
I don't use my honestly, it took me like 4 years to friend my mom.
Really?
Yeah, I was like, I'm not down for
I'm still uncomfortable that I'm Facebook friends with family. That's
I don't even know if my mom has Facebook.
Dude, Facebook was like, hey, you're trying to log into your account. I see you're trying to log into your account. I'm like, yeah. Like, well, we need to make sure it's you. So you need to have 2 people who are your friend in your friends list approve this. And one of them is my dead grandma. I'm like, how the fuck am I gonna get my grandma to approve this shit?
You gotta log on to hers. And then you gotta get 2 more people to verify her.
But then I have to ask my mom, like, can you log in as grandma? And she's like, I don't know, Steven. Because it's like, old people and computers is the hardest shit ever. Yeah.
It's a big task.
You gotta go to seance.
So I'm like, I'm fucked on it. I'll never get
We don't have a Ouija board at the house.
grandma has a Facebook?
She did. I think she still does, because like, it's not like they take it down, but yeah.
I wonder what's on her timeline. Like what's on her feed.
Probably just liking political posts and shit like that.
Puppies and political posts.
Political, dude, old people love posting political everything.
Dude, old people using Facebook is crazy.
Isn't it funny how Facebook was supposed to be for like college students and shit, and now it's just all boomers? It's all boomers sharing memes and political shit.
Just
And then
yelling at each other about
believing
politics.
everything they read and sending
Everything.
it to you, telling you to
Everything.
watch out.
Yep.
It's like, come on.
They're like, Joe Biden has lizard eyes. I'm like, here we go.
Can you imagine though, like that must really be a long task nowadays if you really are properly cleaning up your shit. Like that's a lot of stuff.
That's a lot of because you
all
get
the cookies.
TikTok, MySpace. I mean, not MySpace, but like Facebook. You got to go to all of the platforms, and then also, if you're a public figure, you might even have to go through Google.
Oh
Because you could just Google someone's name and old exes might pop up too.
It might be news though. It might be news when you break up. You know, like if you're a famous person. You know, like if
Celebrity birthdays was all over it.
Celebrity birthday. Let's see your score on that.
Dude, I'm on celebrity birthdays. Are you?
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, you're not. I guarantee.
to be frank, to use that as a fucking. Yeah, you're not a guarantee.
sounds like you're not. Dude.
Pretty sure it just data scrapes like everybody on the internet.
What's a data scrap? I don't even know what that is.
Well, like it just autofills.
It's like an algo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta get on Celebrity Birthday, dude. I gotta get on that website.
Are you on Celebrity Network?
Birthdays
You're a
don't
no.
count.
You're a zero. You're a fucking zero.
Your birthdays don't even count until they're on Celebrity Birthday. You might as well stay the same age. You're not getting it.
This guy's on Celebrity Network, brother.
Oh, he's like what? 11 million?
18 million.
I'm so on that shit.
$18 million.
I'm on there so hard.
I think I have a negative net worth.
And you know what's crazy though? Like deleting the stuff in your camera roll, because you haven't ever had to do that, right?
Oh yeah. Especially in the iCloud.
I don't have any X's in my camera roll.
I mean,
Smart.
but like let's say like in a weird imaginary
Cell phones weren't even invented back then.
in a weird imaginary place, because it's so like breakups like that are so like back in the day for us. But like let's say now, like if something happened to Gio, I don't know,
Yeah.
she's just like gone out of your life, and this new girl comes in and she's like, I don't want to see Gio anywhere on your phone, on the walls. I don't want to see that bitch.
You'd be like,
That'd be fucking hard.
you have to hire a fucking data firm.
Dude, that'd be insane.
Can you imagine? She's like, if I see one thing of Gio, it's over.
You gotta go into like witness protection.
Yeah.
Just become somebody else.
She's like, I want to see no YouTube videos, you guys kissing, talking, nothing.
And it's like, did you guys see that Bart is like dating this this Indian guy who talks like a Jersey woman?
Dude, that'd be so insane.
Bart's really stepped it up.
Yeah, Bart stepped it up. Like she's kind of weird hot.
He has stepped it
She's
up.
weird hot.
Indian man.